Hello, welcome back. I'm Sim UK. This is Cooking Simulator, and we're in day 3, and it's kind of just gone straight into day 3 without allowing me to pick when I do it. So we've got a new dish that I've got to try and figure out how to cook. I'm not really sure I know how to do it, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to prep up the tomato soup so that if we get an order in for that, that's all done, and then I can kind of concentrate on learning this new dish. So let's run around like blue-ass flies. Clean up a tad. What's in there? That's boiled potatoes. So let's fill that up. Why is that? Okay, so that's the boiled potatoes. And then 2 potatoes in there. That's that done. I don't have to worry about that. Unless, of course, we get 2 orders in which case I will not be prepared. And we'll just tip that away. And this one we'll put the... I think we'll do the chicken broth stuff. Yeah. So it's 700 mils of this, if I remember correctly. The audio is still going on, you'll notice. So what was it? It was cayenne pepper 6 and then 12 and 12. 6 cayenne pepper. 12 black pepper. 12 salt. Put them back in order so I don't have that problem later. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1 onion. Cool. Okay, that's all prepped and ready to go. In fact, I could probably start that off, couldn't I? And then just reheat it and pour it out, I guess. 60 seconds? I forget. Let's go have a quick look. Recipe manager, this one. Boil for 60 seconds and then cream, okay. Boil for 60 seconds, blend and add 150 ml of sour cream. Perfect. If I've got time, I suppose I could prep up some of the pork. And I think mini potatoes, they look a bit scary, I've got to be honest. Not quite sure what to do with those potatoes. That's the timer. And we'll let that heat up a bit more. Okay, so what do we do? Oh, we've only got 4 seconds. Stick that at the back, turn that off. Okay, we've opened, orders will be coming in shortly. Alrighty. Tomato soup, well, that's lucky. Lucky that I prepped that. Okay, put that down there. And just bang that on for a bit. Get it up to temperature. Let's go have a quick look at this one. What do we do here? Take pork chops, 200 grams, season with salt, pepper and thyme. Add to a pan, sunflower oil, 30 ml. Pork chops, fry for 90 seconds on each side. Transfer onto a plate. Cut potatoes, 300 grams into chunks of 50 grams. Season with 5 grams of salt and then onto a baking tray. Bloody hell. Okay, that is already sounding a lot more complicated. Not quite up to temperature yet. Let's grab one of these out then. Oh, stutters. Wow. Probably because I was standing in the way of the door. So, I've forgotten what it said now. Black pepper and something. I have to go check. And the 2 potatoes, that's the one that's scaring me. Oh god. 4 grams of salt, 4 grams of pepper, 6 grams of thyme. That's pretty close. That's the closest I've ever got to 300 ml. Let's hope it's good enough. Oh, I thought it was going to be 5 stars, but that's pretty good. What did we get wrong? I didn't put any sour cream in it, and there was too much tomato. I forgot to put sour cream in it. What a buffoon! Hopefully that'll make the next one a little bit better. What do we got? Salmon steak and boiled potatoes. Cool. We don't need that. We need the boiled potatoes on. It's already got 10 ml in. Turn that on and grab salmon fillet. Cushy. Set a timer for 1 minute. Set this timer for 2 minutes. Pretty good. Okay, we'll grab a plate. Are these non-breakable plates? Yes, they are now. Cool. That'll make life a lot easier. Let's prep up that pork, I guess. So, it was 4. And 4. And then it was 6 thyme, I think it was. Oh, come on, dude. Thyme. Okay, that's prepped. It's ready to go. We're going to have to get another one of those things for the potato. Reset that for a minute. Potatoes are nearly done. And we're going to have to get 2 potatoes here, and we're going to have to chop them up. Something rotten by the sounds of things. Such a good game, this. Such a good game! So impressed with this game, I really am. Right, potatoes are nearly done. Off the heat. Nope. 2 potatoes and a fillet in just a mo. Right, ready to serve, I think. Unless I've forgotten something, which I probably have. Ah, just off 5 stars. What did I get wrong? What's the problem? Not enough sunflower oil and too much black pepper. Yeah, actually I did put too much black pepper on it. The sunflower oil, I'm not convinced at. Look at that. There's definitely 10 ml in there. So, I don't believe that for a second. New order of soup. Whack that on, get it up to temperature. That's now got some sour cream in. Whether it's got the right amount, I do not know. It's actually losing temperature now. That's good. I think the game's just got a couple of little bugs. Nothing too serious so far. Well, there was a game-breaking... Oh man, that's too much, isn't it? There was a game-breaking bug in the first episode, but hey, can't have everything. Not too bad. Not enough salt, not enough pepper, not enough cayenne. Wrong amount of product. Yeah, there was too much in there. So it wants a little bit more pepper. Put it back in the same order. Oh, god damn it. What was that new order in? I hope it's soup again. That'd be cool. And just a 1 cayenne, I think. We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. What's the order? Salmon and baked boiled potatoes. Okay. I'll empty that out. We'll get this filled up. 20 grams of salt. Whoa, you dingbat. And that's 1.1 litres. That's so irritating. I definitely think that the... just start again. The liquid pouring mechanism needs sorting out. It's too erratic. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Screw it. Here's what it is. One minute on the salmon, 2 minutes on the potatoes. Okay, so what have I got to do for the pork chops, these potatoes? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. This one. Cut potatoes, 300 grams into chunks, season with 6 grams of salt. Oh, you won't let me chop it on there. Okay. Okay, it's got to be on the chopping board. Fair enough. Does kind of make sense. Let's check over here how we're doing. Potatoes are a little way off, but this fillet will need flipping. Probably best if I start the timer and then put it in, isn't it? That makes more sense. So 50 grams, I'm not quite sure how you figure out when you've got 50 grams of potato, but we'll have a go. That looks, I don't know, I think that looks okay. I guess the actually it's easier to do it this way. Much easier to do it that way. We've got to season that. Okay. Rather risque delivery, but it's on the plate. That's good enough for me. Oh, still not 5 stars. What was wrong this time? I bet it's the oil again. Yeah, the salmon steak, not enough oil. But it says there's 10 mil in there, so I don't get that. I don't get that at all. All right, let's sugar. Put too much salt in there. Oh look, we've got our new order coming for a pork chop thingy. Okay, so take the pork chop, done that 200, season with salt, pepper, thyme, yes, sunflower oil, 300 ml, fry for 90 seconds on each side. Okay, so that's going to take longest. So we'll start that frying first. That's close. That's close, but not perfect. Okay, so let's grab the pork. Pop it in there. Nope. 90 seconds. And off you go. And then we'll flip that. So the potato is going to go in the oven. Just looking a bit knackered. And I think that was 90 seconds. Let's just check that. 80 seconds. Oh god. We'll knock 10 seconds off because it's already been in there for a little bit. Okay, season with salt, transfer onto the baking tray, transfer to the plate. So basically then all we have to do is flip this and put it on the plate. That's pretty cool, we can do that. It's going rather well. It's not as scary as I first thought. I would like to be able to see the temperature of things through the oven, that would be quite a cool perk. And some of this stuff needs repairing, it's looking a bit busted. No way of seeing, other than visually seeing, there's no way of telling how damaged the oven is, I suppose. See how brilliantly the textures look like that actually does look like a pork chop. I love it, it's brilliant. How are we doing here? That's done. So obviously that... Did that go off? Oh, I didn't start it. Ah, okay. That was my mistake. 10 seconds, we'll just let that do its thing. Once it's gone off, it can reset. So let's take all of those. That seems like an awful lot, actually. I think that's too much. 300 grams of potato on there, that is too much. Get another plate. And we'll transfer over what we need. Oh, let's pick up the chop. 6 minutes left on that order. Okay, we've got plenty of time. No need to panic. So I'm getting to the point where I might like to have two pans, one with 10mm in, one with 30mm in, just so I can have both cooking at the same time. Interested to get onto the griddle. That'll be quite interesting too. So it does give me a breakdown of what's in there. That's cool. So I suppose if there was anything wrong with it, I could just whack a bit of extra pepper in there if necessary. Done. Right, so what we need... That's too hot. Too hot, look. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop that down. How much potato is that? That's almost perfect. Almost perfect. Just slightly less than what they were expecting. I haven't chopped it up enough. If you look how small they are... Ah, yeah. Oh, what's wrong with the taste? What? Salmon fillet. Unwanted. It's because I didn't clean out the pan. So it's got a salmon fillet taste to it. Not enough oil. Ah. Okay. I've learned something very important there. I didn't realise that. Okay, that is interesting. Is that the last order? No, we've got a baked trout coming in. Excellent. We're good at trout. We tend to get these right. Minute 30. What goes with baked trouts? Lemon. Lemon. A perfectly chopped lemons. That's what we need. Okay. I slice you. I slice you. I slice you. Yeah, that's not quarters. It's close. No cigar. So I'm going to buy some extra stuff. Probably we're going to lose a bit of money as a result. I'm going to buy a new big pot. Oh, actually, what might be better is a colander. See if I can put those lemons in this colander. Ah, that's much easier to work with. I can see those. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we could have another chopping board. This is all costing us money, of course. A bucket. What's the bucket for? Do you think the bucket is... I think the bucket is how we clean up, perhaps. Okay, right, let's get this all organised. Wow, that nearly tipped. Wow, that really nearly tipped. Now, there is one annoyance I'll say here, is you can't get pans on the front and pots on the back. See how that's kind of wonky? You're going to have problems. So I'm not sure if that's intentional or a bug, but hopefully that's something they'll fix. Crap, I need a plate. Oh. Perfect. Whoa! Must stop turning before it's on the plate properly. Okay, all of those. Looks pretty good. This might be slightly less than 5 stars, we'll see. Baked trout. Oh my god, we've got an order for a salmon in as well, didn't see that. Slightly less than 5 stars. What was the problem? Oh, I didn't put any horseradish on it. Ah! It's so easy to forget these things, it really is. Oh damn, I don't have any ready. And I'm going to have to get some more potatoes on the go. So we'll tip that out. Stick it in there. Cannot get that right today. $20. No, that's a lemon, you pillock. Honestly, the lemons look too much like potatoes for my liking. Get that lemon out. Just ditch it. Could have used it, but I don't want to. Is that the right one? Yes. Okay, that's on the go. Let's give this a clean then. Couldn't figure out how to turn the taps off for a second there. Right. 10 mil of this stuff. We're going to have to tidy up this kitchen. It's looking a right mess. That is exactly 10 mil. This is much easier when it's already prepped. Crap, what do I put on this? 5 and 5. Ah, yes. Starting to panic a little bit. Don't need to. It's all under control. Set a timer for that. But don't forget it. How are they getting on? They're nearly done actually. I'll grab a plate and take them out when they're done. They're still hot. Not sure they should maintain their heat for that long, but whatever. Okay, so that's where the lemons are going to go. Oh god, I need to move these along. If it falls into that gap down the back, I don't think I'll be able to get it back out again. I'll try not to do that, I guess. Might grab a couple of colanders. I can see them being quite useful. This would be brilliant if you had multiplayer, wouldn't it? Bloody-tastic. Put another minute on that. They're done. Let's turn those off. And yeah. 2.5 minutes. That's plenty of time. We don't have to garnish or anything, do we? No. Just a case of dishing it up. Job's a good one. I ought to be prepping something else, shouldn't I? Rather than standing here watching it cook. That doesn't seem to make any sense. Remember to turn that off. We don't want fires. What was wrong this time? Too much sunflower oil. Yeah, I think I did. We finished taking orders, finish up what you started, and yeah. Splendid. Right, I think what we're going to have to do is call in the dudes and fix up this oven. And fix up this oven. Or hob, or whatever it's called. We'll get the magic wand. And that cleans everything up. Perfect. Good. Okay. So do we have soup for tomorrow? I think we do. We'll empty this, prep it with potatoes. It's 1 litre. The game's a little bit laggy. I paused on 19 because it didn't look like it was going to do 20, but in the end it did. Suppose we'll prep up 2 of these. Why not? We've got the extra pan. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Put potatoes in it. Okay, so that pan's empty. That pan has got a blend of 10 mil in. We'll clean that out. Put the hot tap on. Give it a swishy swish. Turn the hot tap off. Pour that out. And that should be clean and ready for tomorrow. Awesome, looking good. This lot probably, yeah, we'll just ditch. We've got 3 plates here. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to buy another colander because I like those. Whoa, that was the wrong thing to do. Colander. I'm going to put potatoes in one and lemon in the other one. And then we can just grab and prep and hopefully make our lives a lot easier. Right, let's see how well I can chop this up. So really, I just kind of need to keep chopping it. Oh wow, that didn't chop well. So it looks like you can't chop it up as much as it says it wants you to in the picture. They sometimes vanish. See, that one's just vanished. That's probably about as much as I can chop it up, I think, without it going absolutely mental. Yeah, look. Okay. So you're never going to make it look like it does in the picture, it seems. You can't cut them that small. I think probably it should ask for wedges instead of like tiny cubes, because the tiny cubes are not possible. But okay, so we'll take all of those into there, and then we'll just dish up 50 grams and salt them as and when we need to. Do the same with the lemons. Not perfect, a bit close. I kind of like how I've managed to get that. Okay. I was going to say, I quite like how I've managed to get that at an angle. But, yeah, look at it. Flipping about like that. How do you rotate? Oh, Jesus. I want to rotate, not tip. Bugger. Tomorrow we're going to be visited by another food critic. Impress him and everyone's going to hear about us. Okay. Okay, so I didn't quite get my prep done. But we're up to level 4 and we got some new skills. So we've maxed out that. Let's max that out as well, I suppose. And we got another recipe to pick. Alright, well I'm going to save it there because otherwise it will start the next day and I'm not ready for it. So thank you for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and if you want to see more, hit that like button, that's how it works. Thanks for watching, take care, goodbye for now.